week is Brain Awareness Week, a global campaign to shine a light on brain science. Neuroscientist Shantae Javon Taylor is here to talk brain health with us. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Ashley.
You know, we spend a lot of time thinking about ways to keep our bodies healthy. What are some things we can be doing to keep our brains healthy?
It's so important to educate people about their brain health because it's so essential to our mental, emotional, social, and physical well-being. And so if you think about the foundational anatomy of the brain and what we need to do to maintain its health, like sleep, exercise, eating for brain health and body health, we can think of all of those activities as force multipliers. And so the more we can be intentional about those everyday human processes, the more we can think better, feel better, and be able to regulate our emotions better as well.
Nice. What are some of the things we should be eating to keep our brains healthy?
Great question. So we have 100 billion brain cells talking to each other at 250 miles per hour, okay? And so the brain uses up the most energy of any other organ in the body, so it needs a lot of energy and good energy. You wouldn't put orange juice in a Ferrari, right? And so we have to make sure that we are fueling it with those nutrients that are going to nurture those 100 billion brain cells, but also produce energy. So the best diet is called the MIND diet, and it's a combination between the Mediterranean diet and the DASH diet, which is a heart healthy diet. It really is a very inviting diet because you don't have to cut out or deny yourself a lot of nutrients and foods. I mean, you can have your fish, you can have your chicken, you can have your olive oils and seeds and nuts, and all of those can be combined in so many different ways that will fuel your brain and your body significantly.
That's awesome. You know, obviously this month, March, is International Women's Month.
Yes.
And so we do want to take a moment to talk about the brains of women because they have some pretty unique characteristics, right?
Absolutely. We're kind of taught that we're worrywarts or we're too emotional, but those things are really our superpowers. Our brains have more real estate to interpret emotions, to be empathetic, to be intuitive, to read nonverbal communication. I know you appreciate that, being in communication, right? And so we're always communicating whether we're saying words or not. And the ability to pick up and kind of read people's emotions and body language and minds is a superpower because we're able to respond in an empathetic way and respond in a way that amplifies people and with understanding and compassion.
And it's literally how we're wired.
Our brains are designed to be able to pick up on these nuances. We have more brain real estate, if you will, than our male counterparts. Think about it. When we're caregivers and when we have our babies, they don't know how to talk. So we have to be able to interpret how they cry, what their needs are, and so they can survive and thrive.
Yeah.
And so we're designed in this moment, in this modern era, our brains haven't changed that much. So we are designed to help other human beings collectively thrive.
Shantae, give us your website in case people want to reach out to you to learn more about brain health.
OptimindInstitute.com, OptimindInstitute.com.
Great.
Hire a neuroscientist or those who understand neuroscience to understand your brain better and those that you influence.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.